completely smashed, but we still don't know what happened right before the crash. News 4's Jessica Cunnington is live in the Belmont section of the Bronx. Jessica, looking at that video, first question that comes to my mind is, how's the driver doing?
Yeah, Gus, she is still in serious condition, we're told, right here at St. Barnabas Hospital. We are told by the union that represents bus operators that Giovanna Ortiz has her family by her side inside here, including her sister, who's also an MTA bus driver. Now, while Miss Ortiz is being treated here at the hospital, there are many others who are recovering tonight after this, as an investigation is underway into how exactly this happened. The morning commute coming to a crashing halt into this beam on Boston Road. Surveillance cameras showing the BX21 MTA bus in the wrong lane, then slamming right into the pillar under the subway tracks. The windshield right where the driver sits smashed. These women ran over.
Is she alive? Is she alive? No one's saying anything. I ran on the bus, we couldn't get the doors open. She got on the phone with 911.
First responders immediately started treating that bus operator, 44-year-old Giovanna Ortiz. Officials say a dozen passengers were also put into ambulances, treated for minor injuries, and brought to hospitals.
She just said, "Mommy, I was on the bus crashed, but I don't understand why they didn't take her to the hospital."
This woman got a panicked call from her daughter's nearby school soon after, saying she was limping. She says she coordinated with an officer and brought her daughter to the hospital for x-rays.
Everybody was screaming and let him know, like, "Stop, what are you doing?" He just went straight into the wall.
Screaming in the moments before the crash. The driver has 14 years on the job and a good driving record, according to the MTA. This witness describing the operator looking like she was nodding off, not looking well in the moments right before the crash. And afterwards, she had a gash on her forehead.
The driver was treated for cardiac arrest, and we're not sure, as your question is, if it was traumatic or medical in nature, which will be identified by the hospital.
The MTA says every bus operator goes through a daily fit-for-duty check, which this driver passed this morning. Now the MTA and NYPD going through video inside and outside the bus as part of the investigation.
We are praying that she pulls through it to come back home to her family.
And the MTA also says, in addition to those daily check-ins with supervisors at the beginning of their shift, there is a medical physical every 2 years. And they say Miss Ortiz just had hers about 6 months ago. Again, she's in serious condition here at St. Barnabas Hospital, and at least a dozen others were passengers on that bus, definitely recovering and also shaken up by what happened. Again, that investigation continues tonight. In Belmont, I'm Jessica Cunnington, News 4, New York.